We are getting ready to review these 14 new body oils, and I will have it linked in the description. These were not sent to me. I bought them all on sale for $1.99 each, and it's by the artist Valerie Uncommon Scents, and I am definitely a fan. I've been buying these for probably the last decade. These are the latest bunch that I got. Again, $1.99 each. So stay tuned. And hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello. Happy July. Today I have 14 scents to review for you. And the artist's name is Valerie, I'm assuming. Valerie Uncommon Scents. I purchased these with my own money off of her website. And normally, I first found her about 10 years ago on eBay. And I remember just getting like dupe scents from luxurious perfumes that I had no intention of spending, $200-300 bottle. So I found her on eBay. And then when I bought my first order way back when, she sent me the link on her little card in the mail of her site. And on eBay, she sells them for $4.99, which makes sense because eBay takes a profit. But on her website, she sells them for $1.99, and you really just cannot beat any type of quality oil, perfume oil, for $1.99. So I have 14 new ones. I did a video of my entire collection minus these ones a few weeks back. I will have that linked in the description if you have not checked that out. So without further ado, I'm just going to show you what I purchased this time and what types of scents. The majority of them are summertime beachy scents. In fact, I have 6 that fit into that category because we are in the depths of summer. I have a couple beauty dupes. I have 1 floral, a couple perfume dupes, and then 3 fruity ones. So let's just start with no rhyme or reason. The first one is Herbal Essence. Okay, so if you're an 80s, 90s girl like I am, you will remember that pink bottle, which they do still sell. It's Herbal Essence for color treated hair. I remember purchasing that, when I was 16, 17 years old, and everybody at school smelled it in your hair. It was very strong. It still is strong. And I remember it used to be $1.59 a bottle, and it's actually $6.99 for a bottle nowadays in Target, and we're talking 30 years, 35 years later. So this Herbal Essence is a dupe for that pink shampoo conditioner duo, and it's as if she opened up the bottle and squirted some of that shampoo and conditioner in this little perfume oil. What I love about perfume oils, I love all fragrance, but perfume oils are going to be tried and true. You're going to put them at your wrist points or behind your neck, ears, knees, whatever, and they do last until you shower. I've never had any of these fade off on me yet. So I've tried them all, but I haven't worn them all for like 15 hours, if that makes sense. I've tried them like I've sampled them. But this first one is probably one of my top favorites because I love that smell. In fact, when I used to shampoo and conditioner my hair, here's what the packaging looks like. I think if you're my age or older, you probably do remember, and even if you're younger, it's currently still very popular. Clairol Essence, that's what it looks like. And I remember shampooing, conditioning my hair, blow drying my hair, and then even squirting some of the conditioner in my hair, in my hands before school, and putting it in my dry hair like a leave-in conditioner. And it just smells so fresh and clean. It's a beautiful scent. All right, next is Caress. Does anybody remember Caress soap? Yes, they still sell it. It's pink Caress soap, and it is very uncanny. Again, I don't want to just keep on saying they're spot on. Let me just say that they're spot on. Caress soap. You open that bar of soap, just like Dove. I wish she doesn't currently have Dove. Otherwise, I would buy that by Dove. I think she has Ivory though. But upon opening that fresh bar of soap, I don't know if everybody does this, but it doesn't matter what soap I open. As soon as I open it, I do smell it. I smell it before putting it in the shower, and this is just like Caress soap. Great for layering, great for after you use Caress soap. If you want to continue to smell like Caress soap, that's when you would use that. All right, I have 1 floral, and it's White Rose. I actually had 2, but I gave one to my daughter. I think it was like pink rose, white rose, pink rose. It's a very soft rose. In fact, I am of the fan of, I like that more mature rose scent, and a lot of people don't. But I think if you are not a fan of a strong rose scent, like a red rose scent, you will be a fan of this White Rose. Very ever so light. I feel like when you wear this in passing, or if you hug someone, someone will smell just a slight fragrance, a floral fragrance, but they won't just assume that you're wearing perfume. They'll probably just think it's you. Smell like a rose, right? Next is Obsessed, which I absolutely had to get. Does anybody remember Calvin Klein Obsession perfume? This is an uncanny dupe for that. I remember begging my mom for that Obsession Calvin Klein perfume back in the day. Nowadays, it's not as expensive. But even back then, when I was a teenager, it was like $100, $89. And I remember she got me Confess, which was, I think, the Walmart dupe. Confess, I'll put it right here. And it was my go-to. I just, all my teenage years, I remember smelling like that because I used it so much. Oh my goodness, it smells like the Calvin Klein Obsessed, which also smells like the Confess. All right, next I just brought this as a blind buy. It says Misbehavin'. I thought it was kind of cute. And I'm not really sure what it's supposed to smell like. It smells good. It smells fresh. It doesn't smell floral. It doesn't smell fruity, but it smells fresh. So if you do like fresh laundry type smells, you will definitely like it. I feel like it's unisex too. Again, that is Misbehavin'. All right, so now we're going to get into the fruities, jelly beans. Everybody knows Easter just passed. When you first open up that jelly bean bag, if you whiff that jelly bean bag, or Jelly Belly, I'm thinking Jelly Belly. Oh my goodness, who doesn't want to smell like a bag of jelly beans? Again, jelly bean. And again, $1.99, go to the website. I have it in my description. She doesn't know me from, Joe Blow. I just think it's a really good deal. She has mastered her craft remarkably, and I love supporting small businesses such as. This is I'm Too Sexy, and this is a dupe for my beloved Victoria's Secret, which I also have. I love Victoria's Secret's hair care products. I used to use until they discontinued it. The I'm Too Sexy shampoo and conditioner duo. Uncanny. If you like the I'm Too Sexy Victoria's Secret, which I think it retails for, I'll have to put it right here, I think it's maybe $50. It's not terribly expensive, but it doesn't compare to $1.99. And again, these are oils, so they're gonna last on your body more than a perfume that it also has oil-based, but alcohol as well. So that. All right, Strawberry Shake. I love strawberry perfumes. That is just the kid in me. I love strawberry perfumes, cupcake type scents. This is Strawberry Milkshake, and yeah, Strawberry Milkshake. When I think of Strawberry Milkshake, you've gotten a Strawberry Milkshake, and that, as you're drinking it, usually you could smell it, and that smells just like a Strawberry Milkshake. I'm amazed. I mean, I'm crafty, but I'm not this crafty. I don't know how she gets these scents to be so uncanny, especially like the soap scents. In my other video, I have Gain laundry detergent scent. Really? Johnson baby powder scent. They smell uncanny. It's just amazing. All right, so now what we have left are my 3 beach scents. And the first one I have is Caribbean scent. And these are all beachy scents. I smell coconut. I smell a very heavy coconut, almost like a suntan lotion, but a heavy coconut scent. So I hate coconut, but I love the way that it smells. So if you are a fan of coconut, you will love Caribbean. Next is Yacht Club. Really cute. What does Yacht Club smell like? I have no idea. I've never been on a yacht. I've never been to that type of club. But it smells kind of bougie, so hence the name, I guess. Yes, what does that smell like? Very clean soap meets laundry detergent. It's not super heavy, like headache heavy. Very clean, like you're bougie and clean, guys. And that is Yacht Club. They do not have like what notes they are, maybe just to protect her craft and so that no one could copy, so you got to respect that. I'm not telling you the notes. They simply don't have them on here or the website because I checked. So this is just called Beach, and I believe this was supposed to be a dupe for the Bobbi Brown Beach perfume. Oh wow, that one smells particularly good. So as far as summer scents, I'm going to say this is probably going to be number 1. But I'm also a fan of Bobbi Beach perfume, and that's just called Beach. Next is Tan Lines. Again, I figured it was a summertime fragrance, cute little name, and I'm a sucker for good marketing. Again, very beachy, but also kind of cocoa buttery, kind of coconut with cocoa butter, and a little aquatic, but mostly cocoa butter meets coconut, if that makes sense. Again, tan lines, again, it's gonna be fresh, it's gonna be clean, you're gonna feel good. All right, and how about sun your buns? So cute, sun your buns, summertime. Again, coconutty. I wanna compare it with tan lines. Let's see. No, it's different, slightly different. Tan lines is more cocoa butter. Sun your buns is more of, that's kind of reminding me of copper tone. Do they still make copper tone? I remember 80s copper tone suntan lotion. You just have that memory of your parents slathering you like a slippery seal as a youngin', and that's bringing back nostalgia. That's bringing back memories in a good way. Yeah, that smells really, really good. Again, that is Sun Your Buns. And the last one is Niagara Falls, and this is very aquatic. I've actually used this several times already. Very aquatic, very watery, but also kind of earthy, but not too much like green palm scent, if that makes sense. It's earthy, but not dirty, if that kind of makes sense. It's very aquatic. I've never been to Niagara Falls. That is on my bucket list. And I do kind of wonder, when the falls are hitting and you're standing right there, that smell, I would like to think smells this good, but who knows? It smells good. It smells fresh and aquatic. And that is it, guys. Those are my 14 new oils. Cute little 10-minute video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, if you're interested in any of these, in my description, you can go to her page. If you want to, obviously, if you have an eBay account, if you'd rather do that, just go to the search bar on eBay and type in Valerie's Uncommon Scents with a T, scents. Yeah. And she will come up. $4.99, and I think she has an ongoing sale, usually like buy 2 or buy 3 and get 1 free. But really, nothing beats going directly to her website and purchase them all. I remember there was just one shipping fee. It was like only $6, $7, and $1.99 you really can't beat. She also has spray. She has air mists for your hair. I've brought in an array of her products in the past decade. So thank you so much for watching, and what one sounds like your favorite? Comment below. Bye-bye.